Alright, let's put this back together. I have already done the tenon cork, as you can see, and the video didn't turn out right, so I'm going to have to post another video on how to do tenon corks, but that one looks really sweet. Alright, so putting this back together real quick, I have a set of pictures that helps me know how to put this together in the right order, and before I do anything, I lubricate on my keys. So, let's see. Hopefully this won't take too awful long. That key's going in there. Whenever you screw these in, you always go backwards until you hear it click. There. Hear it? And then you go forward. That way you know you have it seated. Alright. I like to wipe the keys off a little bit. Get the finger grease off. Alright, there's one. Then the G sharp, C sharp key is right here. Just a littlest bit. This one's a little tricky because you got to jam it up and catch that spring. And this is a really nice clarinet, so it catches right away. Next is long rods. This one, this one. Put 2 drops of oil on this. This guy goes up here. Turn around. I always like to come in from the right. Just get him started, and then I put this one in here. Finish it up. All right, and if you remember, this was my only screw. I need a piece of here, I get the screw started. There's some fuzz on there. I don't want it. Because I'm uploading a video. My wife is complaining that my internet is so slow because I'm uploading a video. Put that there, put a drop right there. Wipe those off. Where's my spring hook? Right here. So we just spring hook that, and spring hook that. All right, next picture. These. You don't jam those down. When you're screwing them in, you don't jam them down as hard as you can. You screw them in until they're snug, and that's it. Sometimes you see how that spring gets caught. You gotta take a screwdriver or something, or your thumb, push that spring up in there. And just wiggle that until it goes in. Sometimes those screws are really hard to push through, but if you're just patient and wiggle them and deal with it and just keep wiggling them, they will go through. This clarinet, some clarinets are more difficult than others to put back together. This one is turning out to be a real breeze so far. Oops. Oh, did you see that? Missed it. For. That's indicative of something going wrong. There we go. Wipe those down. And I noticed that when I took this apart, before I took this apart, there was a terrible clicking right here. So I'm going to pause the video and fix that clicking before I put that key back on. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken and put the tiniest little piece of tape on here, and that's going to silence this key. All right, now I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to get that trimmed down so it really fits in there nice and neat. Give me a second. Okay, so if you look really close, I have a piece of this tape right there on that spot, and you're going to see that that's going to take care of the clicking noise when I get this thing completely back together again. That didn't go in there. I can see that spring. There we go. See, that spring was a little bit out of its groove. This one you have to catch that spring there too. So it's easier to get it from this side. And like I said, this clarinet goes together like a dream. This is one of the easiest clarinets I've put together in a long time. If I could just see what I was doing. There we go. Okay, now listen. Okay, see, I hear it clicking. I don't like that at all. Man, oh man, that's still too much click. And I can look at it closely and I can tell that my tape is not far enough up. It's not hitting that screw. It almost is. That's pretty silent though. If you do it fast, you can hear it. But if you do it, normal. Actually, this is clicking here too. It's touching right in here. See that? That's not supposed to touch. And that's happening because this should be just the tiniest bit higher right here. That should be tiniest bit higher, which would lower that key down just a hair. That's super minor adjustments there I'm not going to mess with right now. All right. Last one is the octave key, or register key. It's not truly an octave key, it's a register key. And there we're done. Wipe those keys down, get the finger grease, finger oils off.